Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily English Talk.
Hey there! We're delighted that you've decided to join us today.
I'm Lily.
And I'm Tom. If this is your first time watching, welcome.
And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. If you enjoy our lessons, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps us continue making content for you.
Yes, thank you so much for your support. Today, we have an exciting topic,
That's right. We're going to talk about job and careers. This is super useful because talking about work is one of the most common conversations in English.
So grab a cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in.
So Lily, how was your morning today?
Oh, it was pretty good, Tom. A bit busy, though. How about you?
I'm doing well. I had my coffee early, so I'm ready to go.
Coffee is so important in the morning, isn't it?
It really is. I can't start my day without it. What made your morning busy?
Well, I had to prepare some materials for my students. I'm a teacher, so mornings can be hectic.
Right, you teach English. How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for about 5 years now. Time flies.
That's amazing. Do you teach children or adults?
I teach adults mostly. They come to my classes after work to improve their English.
That must be interesting. What do you like most about teaching?
I love seeing my students improve. When someone finally understands a difficult grammar point, their face lights up. That feeling is incredible.
That sounds really rewarding.
It is. What about you, Tom? What do you do for work?
I'm a software developer. I write code and build applications.
A software developer. That sounds challenging. Do you work for a company?
Yes, I work for a tech company. We create apps for smartphones and tablets.
Do you enjoy it?
Most of the time, yes. I like solving problems and creating new features. But sometimes it can be stressful.
Why is it stressful?
Well, sometimes we have tight deadlines. We need to finish a project quickly, and that can be difficult.
I understand. Deadlines can be tough. Do you work from home or in an office?
I work in an office 3 days a week. On Mondays and Fridays, I work from home.
Oh, that's a nice balance. I work from home when I prepare lessons, but I teach in a classroom.
Where is your classroom?
It's in a language center downtown. It takes me about 20 minutes to get there by bus.
That's not too bad. My office is about 30 minutes away by subway.
Do you like taking the subway?
It's okay. I usually listen to podcasts during my commute. It helps me learn new things.
That's a great use of time. I like to review my lesson plans on the bus.
We're both very productive during our commutes.
We are. Tell me, what's a typical day like for you?
Well, I usually arrive at the office around 9. First, I check my emails and messages.
Right, that makes sense.
Then I have a meeting with my team. We discuss what we're working on and if there are any problems.
How big is your team?
There are 6 of us. We all work on the same project together.
That sounds collaborative. Do you get along well?
Yes, we do. Everyone is friendly and helpful. My manager is really supportive too.
That's wonderful. A good manager makes such a difference.
Absolutely. After the meeting, I spend most of the day coding and testing the application.
What time do you finish work?
Usually around 6, but sometimes later if we're close to a deadline.
Those can be long days.
They can be. What about your schedule?
I teach 3 classes a day. My first class starts at 10 in the morning.
Oh, so you don't have to wake up super early?
Not really. I wake up at 7:30, which is nice. My last class finishes at 8 in the evening.
Oh, that's a long day for you too.
It is, but I have breaks between classes. I can rest, prepare, or grab lunch.
That's good. Do you work on weekends?
Not usually, but sometimes I do extra work, like grading homework or planning special lessons.
I sometimes work on weekends too, especially when we have a big deadline coming up.
It sounds like we both have busy jobs. You know, Tom, while we were talking, we used some really useful grammar patterns.
You're right. Let's explain them for our viewers. This will help everyone talk about their own jobs.
Great idea. First, let's talk about the present simple tense. We use this to describe what we do regularly.
For example, I said, I work for a tech company. This is my regular job, so we use present simple.
And I said, I teach adults. This is also present simple because it's my regular work.
The structure is simple. Subject plus verb. I work. I teach. She writes. He drives.
For the third person, remember to add s to the verb. He works. She teaches.
We also use present simple for daily routines. I arrive at the office at 9. I wake up at 7:30.
Exactly. Now let's talk about present continuous. We use this for temporary situations or things happening right now.
I said, we're working on the same project. This might be temporary, not forever, so we use present continuous.
The structure is subject plus am, is, are, plus verb ing. I am working. He is studying. They are learning.
Another important pattern is talking about how long you've done something. We use present perfect for this.
Right. I said, I've been teaching for 5 years. This shows I started in the past and I still teach now.
The structure is subject plus have, has, plus past participle. I have worked here for 3 years. She has been a doctor since 2020.
Notice we use for with a period of time, like for 5 years or for 6 months.
And we use since with a specific point in time, like since 2020 or since January.
One more pattern is talking about frequency. We use adverbs like usually, sometimes, often, always, never.
I said, I usually arrive at 9. And I sometimes work on weekends.
These adverbs usually go before the main verb. I usually wake up at 7. She often works late.
But with the verb to be, the adverb comes after. I am usually busy. He is sometimes tired.
Perfect explanation. These patterns will help everyone describe their work life in English.
Now, let's go deeper into job vocabulary and useful phrases. We'll give you lots of examples.
Let's start with types of jobs. There are so many different careers out there.
There are. Let me share some common ones. A doctor works in a hospital and helps sick people.
A nurse also works in a hospital and takes care of patients.
A lawyer works with the law and helps people with legal problems.
An accountant works with money and numbers. They help companies and people with finances.
A chef works in a kitchen and prepares delicious food.
A waiter or waitress works in a restaurant and serves customers.
An engineer designs and builds things like bridges, machines, or buildings.
An architect designs buildings and houses.
A pilot flies airplanes and travels around the world.
A flight attendant works on airplanes and helps passengers.
A police officer keeps people safe and enforces the law.
A firefighter fights fires and rescues people in danger.
A journalist writes news articles and reports on events.
A photographer takes professional pictures.
A musician plays instruments or sings for a living.
An artist creates paintings, sculptures, or other artwork.
Those are just some examples. There are hundreds of different jobs.
Now let's talk about workplace vocabulary. Where do people work?
Good question. Some people work in an office like me.
Some people work in a factory where products are made.
A store or shop is where salespeople work.
A hospital is where doctors and nurses work.
A school is where teachers and students are.
A restaurant is where chefs and waiters work.
A construction site is where builders work.
And some people work from home, which is becoming more popular.
We call that remote work or working remotely.
Now let's talk about work schedules. This is important vocabulary.
If you work full-time, you usually work about 40 hours per week.
If you work part-time, you work fewer hours, maybe 20 hours per week.
Some people work shifts. That means they work at different times, like morning shift, afternoon shift, or night shift.
A 9-to-5 job means you work from 9 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon.
Flexible hours means you can choose when you start and finish work.
Overtime means working extra hours beyond your normal schedule.
And a day off is a day when you don't work.
Let's talk about getting paid. This is important.
Your salary is the money you earn from your job, usually paid monthly or bi-weekly.
If you get paid by the hour, we call it an hourly wage.
A bonus is extra money you receive for good performance.
A raise is when your salary increases.
Benefits are extra things your company gives you, like health insurance or paid vacation.
Now, let's practice some common phrases you'll use when talking about work.
When someone asks, "What do you do?" or "What's your job?" you can answer, "I'm a teacher," or I work as a software developer.
You can also say, I work for, and then name the company. I work for Google, or I work for a small marketing agency.
If someone asks about your industry, you can say, I work in, and name the field. I work in education, or I work in technology.
To describe your responsibilities, you can say, I'm responsible for, or my main duties include.
For example, I'm responsible for managing the team, or my main duties include teaching and preparing lessons.
If you want to talk about your career path, you can say, I used to be, for past jobs. I used to be a waiter, but now I'm a chef.
Or, I started out as, for your first job. I started out as an intern, and now I'm a manager.
Great phrases. Let's also cover some workplace situations.
If you get a promotion, it means you move to a higher position with more responsibility and usually more pay.
If you get hired, it means you get a new job.
If you get fired or let go, it means you lose your job, usually because of poor performance.
If you quit or resign, it means you choose to leave your job.
If you retire, it means you stop working, usually because you've reached a certain age.
Now let's talk about job satisfaction. These are useful adjectives.
If you find your job rewarding, it means it gives you a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment.
If your job is challenging, it means it's difficult, but in a good way that makes you grow.
If your job is stressful, it means it causes a lot of worry and pressure.
If your job is boring, it means it's not interesting or exciting.
If your job is fulfilling, it means it gives you a sense of purpose and meaning.
And if you're passionate about your work, it means you really love what you do.
Let me share a personal story. When I first started as a software developer, I found it very challenging.
What was challenging about it?
I had to learn so many new programming languages and tools. Sometimes I felt overwhelmed.
How did you handle that?
I asked my colleagues for help. They were very patient and taught me a lot. Now I feel much more confident.
That's a great story about growth. I have a similar experience with teaching.
Tell us about it.
My first year of teaching was really hard. I wasn't sure how to manage a classroom or keep students engaged.
What did you do?
I observed experienced teachers and read books about teaching methods. Slowly, I developed my own style.
And now you're an excellent teacher.
Thank you. It took time and practice. That's true for any career.
Let's review some key vocabulary from today's lesson. We'll repeat them several times to help you remember.
First word, career. A career is your profession or the work you do for a long period of your life.
Career. My career in software development has been very exciting.
Career. She wants to build a career in medicine.
Career. What career are you interested in?
Second word, colleague. A colleague is a person you work with.
Colleague. My colleagues are very friendly and helpful.
Colleague. I'm having lunch with a colleague today.
Colleague. Do you get along with your colleagues?
Third word, deadline. A deadline is the time by which you must finish something.
Deadline. I have a deadline next Friday for this project.
Deadline. She's working late because of a tight deadline.
Deadline. Can you meet the deadline?
Fourth word, commute. Your commute is the journey you take from home to work.
Commute. My commute takes about 30 minutes.
Commute. He has a long commute, almost 2 hours each way.
Commute. I listen to music during my commute.
Fifth word, schedule. A schedule is your plan for when you do things, like your work hours.
Schedule. What's your work schedule like?
Schedule. My schedule is flexible, so I can work from home sometimes.
Schedule. She has a busy schedule this week.
Let's say all 5 words again. Career, colleague, deadline, commute, schedule.
Career, colleague, deadline, commute, schedule.
Practice saying these words at home.
Wow, we covered so much today. Let's summarize what we learned.
We started with a natural conversation about our jobs. I'm a teacher, and Tom is a software developer.
We talked about our daily routines, where we work, and what we like about our jobs.
Then we explain some important grammar patterns. Present simple for regular activities, present continuous for temporary situations.
We also covered present perfect for talking about how long you've done something, and adverbs of frequency.
In the main teaching section, we learned lots of job vocabulary. Different types of jobs like doctor, lawyer, engineer, and chef.
We learned about workplaces like offices, factories, hospitals, and schools.
We talked about work schedules, full-time, part-time, shifts, and flexible hours.
We learned about pay, salary, hourly wage, bonus, raise, and benefits.
We practiced useful phrases like, I work as, I'm responsible for, and my main duties include.
And we reviewed 5 key words: career, colleague, deadline, commute, and schedule.
Remember, you don't need to memorize everything today. Just focus on the words and phrases that are most useful for you.
Keep practicing, and these will become natural over time.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
We love hearing from you in the comments. It's great practice for your English writing skills.
Today's question is, what is your job? Or if you're a student, what is your dream job?
You can write a simple sentence like, I'm a nurse, or I work as an accountant.
Or if you're still studying, you can say, I'm a student, or my dream job is to be a pilot.
We read every single comment, and we love learning about all of you.
Also, to help you reinforce your understanding of the lesson, we've prepared a free visual aid for you.
You can download it from the link in the description.
Before we go, a huge thank you to everyone who subscribes to our channel.
And thank you to everyone who likes and shares our videos. It helps us so much.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button so you don't miss our next video.
In our next video, the topic will be doctors, and you'll learn how to explain your symptoms when you visit the hospital effectively.
That's going to be super useful.
Thank you so much for watching and practicing with us today.
You're all doing an amazing job. Learning a new language takes time and effort, but you're here, and that's what matters.
Keep practicing, be patient with yourself, and remember that mistakes are part of learning.
We'll see you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Have a wonderful day.